went to the Epic Mosque in Plano. We met with the community there. We were looking like, are they really dominating? Are they really taking over with Sharia law? And you have people like Jake Lang and the governor of Texas stating that Sharia law needs to be banned, but you can't ban something that's not the law. Sharia is not the law of Texas or America. And us as Muslim Americans will tell you, we believe in the Constitution. We believe in the First Amendment, Second Amendment. We believe that this country is under attack in many different ways from many different intelligence agencies across the board to drag America into, I think, its final stand. I think our country's on its knees. We've been in an endless cycle of war from Afghanistan and on, and it seems like our greatest ally wants to drag us into the Battle of Iran, of which I would never send not one of my 3 sons to do. I will never, as an American, send my children to go fight and occupy another nation for another nation's benefit, just like my cousin was sent to fight in Fallujah as a Marine for this country, as a Muslim American, lost half his platoon, still battles PTSD to this day. And when I was with him while we were filming, because we were in Dallas, and he had a 200+ year celebration of the Marine Corps. They just had their anniversary. And I was talking to all these different Marines of different backgrounds. I said, how do you feel now, looking backwards at what happened in Afghanistan and Iraq? And they all said, we were used.
Jeez.
We were used. We have billions of dollars for war. We have nothing for reconstruction or even our own veterans who are taking their lives every 22 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So our film is to show Christians, we're not your enemies. We don't want to kill you. This is what people like Jake Lang are telling you, Laura Loomer, who's Laura Loomer, bro? Who are you? You're a clown. Jigsaw-looking person. Straight up clown. The internet did not lose there. Nobody wants to fight these wars. They've lost the left already, and they've already lost half the right. Americans are tired. We're sick of it, and no one should be able to penetrate our government, or as Sonny Foz would say,
Free America.
Free America. That's one of his other films. So I'm going to hang up my hat here for a second. Until lobbying is made illegal, until there's term limits in our government, this country is finished. It's not a question if we will fall. It's a question of how much time do we have left if we don't turn course right now, bro. The problem in America is everyone's waiting for someone to save them. You had people down the extreme Q. They believed in this miracle, and JFK Jr. is alive, and they're going to save us, and the orange man's going to save us. There's no one coming to save America except Americans.
You're speaking to the mic, bro.
There is no left and right. Okay? There's us and them. And that is our message. There is no left and right. One side creates the problem, the other reacts, and vice versa. It's us together. We can all live here peacefully, and we have those rights guaranteed in the Constitution. Even Thomas Jefferson talked about the rights of Jews and Muslims being allowed to live in the U.S. Sonny?
I mean, I guess the next thing we could cover, is there something that you want to go to?
No, I was just going to say, like, what's the feedback been so far on the video? Positive, negative?
Bro, that's the most
comments,
beautiful.
bro.
Pull up the,
Yeah.
I've never seen
pull 'em
comments. Just read a few of them.
Oh,
I've never seen comments like this, not only on any video that I've ever made, on any video on the entire internet.
From Christians,
This
Muslims.
documentary is made for all of humanity to enjoy it. I don't care what demographic you're from, black, white, yellow, Chinese, this and that. It doesn't matter. Anyone can watch and enjoy this documentary. I have hometown friends that are Catholic that I grew up with that are loving the documentary. I have family that loves it. I have Muslims, Christians, Hindus, this and that. Everyone likes it so far. Any age demographic.
Wow,
It's really
a lot
a story about America, Sean. It's not really just about Muslims and Christians. It's literally a story about America. You know, it broke me and Sonny's hearts. And when we say this entire film was literally improvised, we didn't know that we were going to drive past Ford's first plant. We just wanted to get a couple shots of downtown Detroit, like just to show how dilapidated it is and like talk about how, you know, this is really a bigger problem as Americans. Look at our cities. They're decaying. We are behind China. We are behind the Middle East. We are no longer the leader, not in our cities, nothing. And we come across the first plant of Ford, completely coincidentally, surrounded by abandoned buildings.
It's
and I'm sitting here saying,
Damn.
I
You've
as
been
an
to Detroit?
American,
No.